Welcome to the GCNTech Clinic. This is a show where we answer all of your tech-related questions that you've been leaving down in the comment section below using askgcntech. Before we get started, this is a very special tech clinic. It's someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Alex, but because, you know, it's a special occasion,
Thanks.
I thought you should get dressed up in the birthday outfit.
Weird, never got this stuff out when it was your birthday.
Used to be suggestion boy, but now it's
Birthday cat.
that kind of hurt a little bit.
Oh, go steady.
Yeah.
Should we get to this, shall we?
Let's get straight into it.
Can I
First
just
question.
read? Yeah. Shall I read it out, or do you want to?
I'll read it out if you want,
go on,
if you've got the glasses on. Right, this one is in from Sid. Hi, Techno Carts? Crats?
You got it, yeah, go on.
Technocrats.
Roll with it.
Hey, Technocrats. For waxing a chain, what is the most efficient way to remove and refit the chain? Would I need to get a new quick link every time I do the full wax treatment? Thanks, and love the show.
Well, no, you don't have to replace a quick link every single time, but there are a large number of quick links which are designed to be single use only. But in my experience, you can reuse those quick links maybe a handful of times, but approach with caution if you are going to do that, and only use the quick links a number of times when they're still firmly clicking into place. Once they become loose, definitely replace them. Just an easy way of trying to save a little bit of money when you can.
Nice.
There you go.
Cool.
Next question is from Jas Karan Singh. I think I've said that correctly. Hey guys, I want to buy new cycling glasses. Should I go for the photochromic glasses or the normal glasses? Are photochromic good for night riding? Quick question. Question to a question. Is it photochromic or photochromatic?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
That's not the question anyway.
Anyway, those that type of lens is one which reacts and adapts to changing light conditions. So if you go into somewhere that's darker or the light fades, the lens changes automatically to a clearer colour rather than staying dark when you're out in the sunlight.
It's like a 2-in-1 kind of thing.
Yeah, 2-in-1. They're using a lens like that is a lot easier than keep changing between lenses, especially if you're going to ride, say, towards the end of the day where you've got a bit of bright light and it gradually fades away. I would say it's a good choice in terms of glasses. Would you tend to agree, or do you have different
I would
thoughts?
definitely agree. And it is, as you said, a lot easier than swapping and changing, especially if you're maybe commuting, you're riding to work and it's light and then you come back and it's dark and then you have to take 2 pairs of glasses. So it's basically easier to get the ones that are good in the night.
Good suggestions. Mike Wackner next. What's their question?
Are the Aero gains truly applicable to an endurance rider averaging 18 to 20 miles per hour over a 100+ mile ride?
Well, Aero is applicable to everyone, whether you like it or not.
You can't get away from it.
Can't get away from it. However, if you are someone that is particularly interested in aerodynamics, or you want to say perhaps ride faster for using the same effort, or you want to be able to ride the same speed for a little bit less effort, then Aero is going to be something that should be important to you. The faster you ride and the longer you ride, the bigger the savings are to be had. So the answer to that question simply is yes. But
Aero is always a thing.
Yeah, the potential impact at 18 to 20 mile an hour over 100 miles, I think you're talking minutes easily.
Yeah, I'd say that is rapido.
Yeah,
especially for that distance.
So yeah, pay attention to aerodynamics. We've made loads of videos giving simple advice on how to improve it. Okay, next question. Who we got?
Stephen Charles. Hi guys. So I hear you talking about the rear mech hanger quite a lot. What is it? What does it do? And is it a risk if your bike falls over? I also hear it's something you need to remove if you're traveling, and you should always take a spare one. Sounds important. So, what should I know about all of this?
Okay, shall I go for this?
You hit it.
Okay,
it's
so
your birthday.
it's my birthday. I'll do what I like.
Exactly.
What is a mech hanger? Well, it's a soft piece of metal which sits between the frame and where your rear derailleur bolts onto. What does it do? Well, not only does it find the place to attach the derailleur to your bike and link them together, it also serves as the weak link between the two components. So therefore, if you crash or you bash the rear derailleur hard enough, instead of it bending and damaging the frame, you're only damaging the derailleur hanger, which is relatively low cost and easy to replace, which is also mentioned later on in your question. So most derailleur hangers are held on with at most 2 small Allen key bolts, which are pretty easy to remove and change. Best thing to do is always keep one spare mech hanger for your bike, because they are all completely different. There's not many that are interchangeable.
Yeah, I'd say I have been away on a cycling holiday or a race where I've unpacked my bike where I haven't taken the rear mech off, which I always do now. Do not fly without taking it off. And I've got there, it snapped or bent pretty badly.
Oh.
And you're like, right, okay, I'll just, go to the local bike shop, get a new one. But as you say, every single one is different. I remember having a Cervelo bike and it was really hard to find the Cervelo mech hangers. And it is a very crucial part of the bike.
Yeah.
You can't ride without it.
Plan ahead, carry a spare.
Exactly. Be organised. Don't be like me.
Don't be like Manon. Matt is in next with a question. They say, hi, Ollie and Cuthbert, that's me. I'm thinking about upgrading my wheels on my entry-level bike. It's 9-speed, however, the wheels that they're looking at are Zip 303Ss, which say they're only compatible with 10 and 11 speed. Is it possible to use these wheels? Would I need to do anything to make it compatible with that cassette? Any tips? What's your thoughts on this?
Need a spacer.
Correct, you do. Just space the cassette out is the real simple answer. It's actually not that complicated. Space the cassette out, index the gears, and away you go. All right.
Sorted.
Next question.
Next one is in from Joshua Hunt. How do you recommend keeping sealant from clogging up in my valves after a ride? I'm a couple of weeks in and have had to replace them twice. Am I doing something wrong?
It sounds like it.
Birthday boy, what are you saying?
Birthday boy, official answer is at initial setup phase of your tubeless tyres, don't inject the sealant through the valves, insert it directly into the tyre, then put the tyre bead on.
Yeah.
I've made a video showing that method how to do it. So that keeps the sealant out of the valve in the first place. And if for some reason you're really struggling with this and it just keeps clogging valves up, I would say when you leave your bike in your garage, garden, shed, wherever you store it, in your bed, if that's sort of your thing, orientate the valves so that they're at, say, 5 and 7 o'clock, and that way any sealant that has got in the valve is going to drain out. There you go.
Good. Covered it all.
Final question for this week's tech clinic. Tommy Laxo? Yeah, I don't know why I made a meal out of that.
Because there's 2 A's, isn't it?
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Is it safe to use a steam cleaner on your bike? I've seen some videos online and it looks really handy, but I was wondering if it's similar to a pressure washer and it goes into all the different places that it shouldn't, or are there components that the steam can damage? Seen some that are marketed specifically for bikes.
I've never seen this before.
No.
A steam cleaner, like, when you have like a shirt or a dress and you steam it. But is that the same kind of thing?
Kind of like that, but at a higher pressure.
So I'd say surely that would damage like the decals or the paint or...
I'm going to say it's not necessary to wash your bike using something like that. There's maybe some rare instances where it might be beneficial.
Like when?
If you're trying to maybe remove a certain residue off of the frame, like if you take a sticker off a bike, you know, yeah. But generally,
that's not to clean it.
No, generally, I don't think you're going to need to do that. You do just run the risk of making components too hot that don't need to be hot and getting moisture and water ingress into areas where you don't want it. Simple.
Don't do it.
Use just the normal garden hose, bucket, sponge, wash it carefully. Ollie's made a video about it recently. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. That's it for this week's Tech Clinic. I've had a fantastic time on my birthday.
Off to have some birthday cake now.
Manon is now going to go buy me a birthday cake. And yeah, thanks very much.
No problem.
Look forward to opening my present.
About that.
Right, see you next week. Bye. I'll see you next year for the birthday special. Bye.
Bye.